everybody, it's Mel. Thank you so much for joining me today for a little bit of a catch up, a little bit of a what's going on with the channel, and a TBR video. So catch up first. As you are no doubt all aware, I decided to drop down to one video a week a few weeks ago for the remainder of this school term, which actually ends in 2 weeks, because I picked up a contract and I was finding that I didn't have enough time to film videos and edit videos for 2 uploads a week, as well as do all the reading and all the stuff I have to do for teaching. Like I said, it ends in 2 weeks and then we have school holidays. I have no idea what's going to happen next term. There is a possibility that my contract may be extended, which means I would be working 3 days a week for the rest of this term, but I have no idea what's going to happen there. I really love making YouTube videos, obviously, and I definitely want to keep my content up, but I don't know whether 2 videos a week is something I can guarantee. Depends on what happens with my contracts, with work. If I just go back to relief, then I definitely can, but if I get into a contract, then I don't think I'll be able to. So what I've decided is that I'm going to continue guaranteeing every Saturday there will be a video from me, but I may do more than 1 video a week depending on how much time I have, depending on what content I want to put up, because the other thing is that sometimes things are specifically timed and need to be up on certain days or at certain times, or I just have a lot of stuff that I want to put up and I don't feel like 1 a week is enough for that, which is why I went to 2 a week all the time anyway, because there was a lot of content that I wanted to put up, and I do really enjoy doing it. I enjoy filming, I enjoy the editing, I enjoy all of those things. So I like putting up 2 videos a week, but I just feel like at the moment I can't guarantee it. So I'm going to guarantee 1 a week every Saturday, and then if I have time, if I have the inclination, I will do another one on Wednesdays, but some weeks you won't get Wednesdays, some weeks you will, and there's no guarantee of when that will be. It's not going to be 100% every fortnight. There'll be every second Wednesday or something like that. But anyway, that is what to expect from my channel going forward. Also going forward, at least for the next few months, I'm actually not going to be doing my TBR campaign, TBR game that I use to decide my TBRs for each month. I really just didn't follow it in June, and then the last time I did it, which was a couple of months before that, I didn't really follow it properly then either. So I kind of feel like at the moment, I'm just not really enjoying having that prescription. I'd like to do some more mood reading, which is definitely what I used to be more of. And also it does mean that when I'm doing readathons, I can have a bit more of a easy to create TBR for those readathons. So I'm going to go through in a minute and talk to you about my TBR for the Because We Can readathon, which is coming up at the beginning of July. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing my TBR game to decide my TBR for the next few months. I may do the TBR game as just a bit of a, maybe here's some books that I might read for a few months in a row, or I might do it as a bit of a recommendations video, or maybe even to pick my next haul, something like that. So I may end up using either TBR campaign or roll of reads in other videos in the next few months, but it just won't be a regular every month TBR, just because, yeah, I'm not really feeling it at the moment and I don't want to pressure myself when I've got so much going on. So that's that. Now, as I said, my contract ends in 2 weeks, but it is report writing season. I would like to put out 2 videos a week for the next couple of weeks because I have quite a lot of stuff I want to put up. Plus, it's also the Because We Can readathon coming up, not this week coming, but the following week. So from the 2nd to the 8th of July. And I love that readathon, words. I love that readathon, and they have daily creative challenges, which are a mixture of different things that you can do, but basically you create content like BookTube videos or Instagram stories or whatever that go along with a particular theme, and they have particular creative challenges for every single day. In the past, I have always done pretty much every single day, if not 100% every single day, and I've loved doing it. I would really like to put up one video or one piece of content for all of those challenges every day, but I just don't know if that's feasible because that is the last week of term. It is parent-teacher interviews throughout that week, and like I said, report writing, so it's a really busy time of year, and I just don't know whether I can guarantee, even with pre-filming and pre-planning and all of those things. As you can probably hear, and as you probably know, I haven't been super well. I'm still not 100%, so I don't want to put a huge amount of pressure on myself. I have already filmed one video. I'm thinking there's going to be at least one or two where there will be Instagram posts, but I'm just going to have to see how I go. But yeah, I love that readathon. I will link the channel for the readathon as well as all 4 of the hosts down below. They're amazing, amazing people, content creators, and it's such a fun readathon. So I definitely want to participate. I definitely am going to participate, but in terms of the creative challenges, it's going to be a little bit of a we'll see what happens situation. But I am going to participate in the reading part of the readathon because you can double up, triple up, etc, etc. And I have managed to find one book that will fit for all of the 8 reading challenges. So let's talk about that now. The one book that I have found is Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher, and the absolutely amazing thing about that is not only will it fit all of the challenges, but it's also the book that I need to read and vlog as part of my Ko-Fi. So myself, Ellie and Lana run the Last to Read Book Club Ko-Fi, and one of the membership benefits for our 2nd and 3rd tiers is that we will all read the same book over a 3-month period and vlog it, and then put a vlog up with all of our thoughts on the book. And this time it is Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. So I need to read it anyway, and it just so happens that it will fit in for this readathon. So I'm going to tell you now what I'm looking down at my phone, which is where all the information is. I'm going to tell you now what all of the prompts are and how on earth I have managed to find a book that will fit in for all the prompts. I should actually just say that there are 2 prompts per prompt, if that makes sense. So there are 8 reading challenges and there are 2 prompts for each of those 8. There's a hard mode and an easy mode. For the most part, this is going to fit in with the easy mode for each of them, but there's one where it actually does the hard mode. But anyway, so the readathon is themed around musicals this time around. So all of the reading challenges are to do with different musicals. So the first reading challenge is from Matilda, and regular mode is just read a book. So yeah, this is a book. Then the next one is Wicked, and regular mode is a book featuring magic. This is a dark fairy tale with a grave witch. So there's definitely magic in this book, so that one totally works. But also, actually, it works with the hard mode version, which is read a book featuring witches, because there is a grave witch. So don't know exactly what a grave witch is, but it's definitely a witch. The next musical is Rent, and regular mode is to read an LGBTQIA+ book. I'm not certain whether that fits the bill or not. I have heard that T. Kingfisher's books usually do feature LGBTQIA+ some way, but I don't know. So let me know in the comments below if you think it does. But that's regular mode. But then for hard mode, the prompt is read a book that starts with either R, E, N, or T. And Nettle and Bone starts with N. So if it's hard mode, either way. The 4th musical is West Side Story. And regular mode is read a retelling. Now this isn't a specific retelling, but it is a dark fairy tale. So I think that works. Then we have Annie, and regular mode just says read a book starting tomorrow. So basically I can just say tomorrow I'm going to start this book, and that is a book starting tomorrow. However, I've just realised that the hard mode prompt is read a book featuring a fan family, and I'm pretty sure this book features fan family, so it works for that as well. Then we have Into the Woods. Regular mode, read only at night. Hard mode, between 9 and 3 a.m, 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. I don't think I'm going to do hard mode. I tend to be pretty much out for the count by 9 p.m, but I definitely can read this in the evenings, so it will work for that. Then we have The Sound of Music. And regular mode, read a BookTube, BookTok, or Bookstagram favourite. Don't know about BookTok, but this has definitely been a favourite on BookTube and Instagram, so it definitely works there. And then finally, Grease. And regular mode, read a book featuring romance. I believe there's romance in this book, so it totally works. So I'm really proud that I found a book that actually features every single prompt, because otherwise I don't think I was going to get all the prompts read, because I don't think I can read more than one book in the last week of term when there's parent-teacher interviews and reports and all of those things. But yeah, that is my TBR for the Because We Can readathon. Like I said, keep an eye on this channel for other videos that I'm going to put up throughout that week. Also keep an eye on my Instagram, who's also always in the description below, because there'll be stuff to do with the Because We Can readathon musical edition over there on Instagram as well. But anyway, that's my catch up. That's my plans for the future. That is my TBR for the Because We Can readathon. So that's everything I wanted to talk to you about today. Please comment below anything you would like to comment. Let me know if you're going in the Because We Can readathon, what books you'll be reading, or you'll be doing some creative challenges. If you'd like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, then leave me a skull, because we have a skull on the front cover of this book. All of my social media details are listed in the description below, so if you'd like to go and follow me on any of those other platforms, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.